13th edition of The Edge. I'm Alexis Burhans.
And I'm Zack. On this edition, we'll fill you in on the results of the most recent states competitions,
as well as updates on what's going around EdTech.
But first, you may remember the cozy cabins from past editions, and well, they're finally for sale. Abby Fischer has the rest.
Students in construction trades have been working hard on their cozy cabins as the time passes. Let's hear from the students themselves what they've updated.
Right now we're installing soffit in the F channel on the eave. So you gotta cut the soffit to length and then install it into the F channel and staple it in the rivet to the subfascia.
Even though the process may seem easy, they had some challenges along the way.
Too cold for us inside the cabin, so there was a few days for us that had to just stay inside.
Despite the challenges, the students still enjoy working on the cabins.
I definitely like when we're just rough framing, putting in the studs and the rafters and everything. That's more my gig, but that's all right.
I'm excited to see the progress continue to grow, and I cannot wait to see what they'll update next. Reporting for The Edge, I'm Abigail Fischer.
If you want to buy a cozy cabin or are just curious, contact Mr. Butts in Construction.
Marketing and entrepreneurship students joined more than 3,000 DECA members in the Motor City for their state convention starting on Thursday, March 13th. That is Daniel Overmyer has the story.
Recently, marketing and entrepreneurship went to DECA states and had to prepare before they were ready to go. They also had to create examples to give to the judges while they presented.
We had to pre-present a complete campaign idea, and then we're going with the presentation, which is pretty much it summarized, and then extra things that we'd slip to the judges while presenting, so like pamphlets, brochures, and mock-ups.
The competition was held in Detroit at the Huntington Place. There were different parts of the competition that students had to do in a certain time limit.
So beforehand, we had to complete a 15-page written report about the bodega, and then we did a 10-minute presentation with a poster at States.
They also got the chance to do a bunch of fun things while they were down in Detroit.
We went to a nice restaurant and we rode around scooters and went to a Pistons game too.
While they didn't end up placing, they still have a chance at the international competition. Reporting for The Edge, I'm Jenelle Overmyer.
Both Bill LeBlanc and Mason Griswold will head to Orlando for their international convention at the end of April.
2 EdTech students have been elected to lead the Michigan State FFA organization. This is only the second time in the history of Lapeer FFA that a student has been elected to the top spot. Jessica Peters of North Branch was elected to state reporter.
For 2025-2026, I'm going to be serving as the Michigan FFA State Reporter, and basically that means I'm going to be serving the association and I'm going to be educating the public about what Michigan FFA does and about the agricultural industry. It took a lot of time. I had to go through 2 separate rounds of interviews, and then 2 weeks later at state convention, I had to give speeches in front of delegates, and then they voted on who they wanted to be the state reporter, and I fortunately got it.
Another student from the night class was elected as vice president. Both students will help plan direction for the state organization and its more than 8,000 members next year.
On March 18th, Careers in Education held a Special Persons Day for the preschoolers. Elizabeth Romero has more.
Careers in Education students have been hard at work at creating activities for Special Persons Day. Each activity was carefully planned to make Special Persons Day a fun and memorable experience.
So my station, I run Snack, and we actually have a theme for our party, and that's spring. So I made a little spring juice box, so it's a butterfly, and then a butterfly snack bag for the kids.
The station that I run is balloon tennis. So it's basically like tennis, but it's with a balloon and fly swatters.
When coming up with ideas, students turned to Pinterest for inspiration and considered what activities the preschoolers already enjoy in the classroom. Using a set budget, they then shop for supplies to bring their plans to life.
We go based off of the activities of like what the kids do in the classroom. So if they like coloring, we do a big coloring activity. Or if they like matching, we do matching activities.
We just have to do like a lot of shopping to find what we need for our activities. So like for this activity, we would need tape, balloons, and fly swatters.
But beyond the planning, what really makes this experience special is the impact it has on both the kids and the students who put it all together.
The most fun of planning these events is definitely like the outcome, like seeing the kids enjoy what you actually put so much work into. I just feel really self-fulfilled, like what I'm doing actually matters.
I just hope that they all like take away the fact that they're all together and they can have fun and spend time with each other. The most rewarding will probably be the kids' reaction to all the games that they can play, and again, spending time with their loved ones they bring. It makes me feel like happy that like I took part in making that happen.
With all the activities ready to go, the preschoolers finally got to enjoy a fun-filled day with their special guests.
Why did you choose them as your special person?
Because I love my mom. Because I was the only one who could come. To be beautiful.
She's beautiful?
Yeah.
After all the fun and excitement, there's no doubt that the kids made memories they won't forget with their special people. Reporting for The Edge, I'm Elizabeth Romero.
The end of senior year is coming up fast, and I can't believe my last day is less than 2 months away.
Not to mention, spring break is only a week away. Then there's prom, and then our Chicago trip. Wow, time will really fly by.
And as we inch closer to graduation, we wanted to look back at all the memories we've made.
And look forward to what's next. The Edge's Jenelle Davidge has the story.
With graduation just around the corner, it's a time to look back on all the challenges, experiences, and milestones that have defined our high school journey. As the final months of senior year wind down, high school seniors are experiencing a mixture of excitement, nostalgia, and reflection.
Me being in high school set like a schedule for me for like 12 years, so going out of high school, it's going to be a lot more confusing. I'm not going to have that like schedule of wake up at 6, go to school, come home.
As the end of senior year approaches further, we all begin to reflect on the fears that come with life after graduation.
I'm most scared of not being able to get the job that I want and not being able to make the money that I want, so not really being able to get off my feet. And I was like, oh wow, like we're really here, like we're seniors and we're about to be adults, yeah.
Something I'd like to leave behind is always treat others with respect and how you want to be treated.
Before we graduate, some seniors would like to share a few pieces of advice for the incoming juniors.
Don't get lazy and try your hardest.
It goes by faster than you think.
Not to take anything too seriously, that it's not going to matter in a few years.
Do your work, stay focused, and try not to miss as much school as possible, because then you won't be able to do some of the activities that comes along with being a senior.
The ending of senior year definitely has a bittersweet feeling to it, but I'm excited to see what the future holds. After 12 years of growth and experiences, it's time to move on. Reporting for The Edge, I'm Jenelle Davidge.
And that's all for this edition of The Edge. We have a special treat from the morning digital media arts class right at the end.
That's right, the class just finished their Shot for Shot project where they recreate a scene from a movie or TV show. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for a musical treat at the end.
As always, you can keep up with us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok at The Edge LC. I'm Zack Bieszczad.
And I'm Alexis Burhans, signing off till next time.
La la la. Ooh, yeah.
I know it might be crazy, but did you hear the story?
I think I heard it vaguely.
A girl and a zombie.
Oh, tell me more, boy.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fantasy. Oh, what could go so wrong with a girl and a zombie?
You're from the perfect paradise. I'm living on the darker side.
Oh, I've got a feeling if you get to know me.
Right from the start you caught my eye, and something inside me came to life.
Oh, I've got a feeling if you get to know me.
The Edge is sponsored by Lola's Design Salon. You can visit them in Lapeer or check out their website, lolasdesign.com. A great choice if you want to get your hair or nails done for any upcoming special events. Look them up for more information.